Hi, how are ya? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with Flagcarrier. Last episode, we built our rep up with the Stone Lords and also Therazane. And today, we are continuing that journey with Terath the Steady. When the Earth Warder began to recover, he became ill, content with the quiet, with the peace. It was not long before he turned the stone dragons upon us. With Deathwing gone, they are without purpose again. We can remind them of our strength, bring them back to the Earth Mother. And I guess the Earth Warder was Deathwing. Steady hand, greetings, Tauren. I have been told of your coming. If you wish to aid me, then perhaps I can be of aid to you as well. When Deathwing came, the stone dragons flocked to him. In his absence, they are again without purpose. They swarm and feed upon our kin. I have bound dozens of opalescent guardians, but am unable to lead them from the safety of cover. I need someone more swift, as I suspect you might be. Lead them by ground towards Therazane's throne to the east. Surely some will not make it, but as long as you keep moving, you should be able to bring several to join our forces there. Speak with Terath the Steady when you're ready. I am ready to escort a group of elementals across the open.
Be swift. The stone dragons will not give up easily.
Alright, this is where we gotta go. So how swift do we gotta be? Did they get them? They were trying to there. Well, we're going pretty damn fast. So are they. This kind of looks like Stonehenge. There we go. That's pretty easy. That dragon was chasing him down, but we were too fast. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. I realized also that we got a lot of gear last episode. We got a trinket and some rests. And that actually brought our item level up, guys. We got our item level high enough, so now we can do Grim Patrol, Halls of Origination, and Lost City of Toldir. So those will be dungeons we will be doing soon, guys. Interested to see what the item level is for those dungeons. Well done. Of my main strength, speed is not one. Hard falls. Stone dragons bow only to strength. When we have punished them enough, they will bend back to our will. I have sent many of my strongest giants onto the fields in the west. They will bring the drakes to the ground. You will see to it that they do not take wing again after they fall. Fragile values. It is now time to draw the broodmother's attention. To do so, we will need a mallet that the trogs use when making offerings to her. Seek out the stone trog beast tamers that are attempting to tame basilisks in the southern portions of the Pale Roost. You will find a mallet on one of their corpses. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's see. I'm kind of interested just to see what we'll get here. I think Dead Mines and Shadowfang Keep are heroic only. No, they're normal as well. I wonder why we can't do those. Why I can't keep for that. It's weird. Alright, so we'll check out Grim Patrol. I just want to see the gear on normal. 333 gear. Yeah, pretty good. That's the stuff we want to get. But there's some trinkets as well that are pretty good as well, too. Not bad. Scale of Shadows is pretty good. So yeah, we're going to be trying to farm those as much as we can. But I do want to focus on getting these quests done. Because we do want to be able to have access to do the Therazane rep farm. So many people farming these drakes here. There's one. There we go. There's another one, but he's getting attacked. A lot of them are level 85. I wonder if they drop something good? Or maybe they're just trying to do the quest chain too so they can access the daily rep farm. A lot of dailies in Cataclysm. It's quite a bit. I think this is when they started to really focus up on doing dailies. There's a lot in Mist of Pandaria as well. I didn't really like that, to be honest. Pretty much a time sink. But you have to do it in pretty much all of the expansions. The cool thing about TBC and Wrath, though, is you didn't really have to do the dailies. You know, you could buy the rep. I know it's kind of lame, but there was these tokens that you would have, and if you use the token, you would get rep for it. I don't know if that's in Cataclysm. I'm pretty sure it's not. There you go, got the stonework now. Yeah, every time one drops, like someone just swoops in and like snipes it. So we got lucky with that one. Thank you, Mr. Drew. There's another one there. Hopefully I can get him. Pero triple Japuta, whatever that means. No, is that druid? I'm gonna give him the ja. I think he's just mad because I took the Drake. Wish we weren't in combat. Is that him there? Yeah, that's him there. Oh, gotta be kidding me, man. Just then? Rogue sniped that. I think that's Brazilian. Or, I mean, Portuguese. It's probably Portuguese. Maybe it's Spanish. I don't know. Cool to know, like, other languages, man. That's one thing about traveling. Do you ever travel the world? I've noticed from just watching YouTube traveler videos. If you know the language of the people where you're traveling, they treat you a lot better. Kind of showing them respect in a way. And it's just like, I don't know, it just looks like it's such a better experience than it would be if you just spoke English and you used, like, you know, Google Translate to communicate. I'd probably learn Spanish if I was to learn a language. In Canada, they teach us French and English. We don't learn like Spanish like they do in the States. Pretty sure they learn Spanish in the States. Not just fast, it seems. You have some bite in you. Well done. Fragile values. Did you find a mallet? Glorious. Now we will deal a blow to the stone dragons that they will remember for the next 100 years. Resonating blow. On the western edge of the Pale Roost, you'll find a resonating crystal. Strike it with the mallet and the broodmother will come. Be ready for the battle. I will be there to aid you. She will not be easily overcome. Okay. Let's see what we got to do here. We are around 3 million XP in right now. It's a total of 9,165,100 XP from level 84 to 85. Looks like this guy's doing it too. There we go, we got in. Jump from rock to rock
Too far
to
from
attract the
the
attention of the
Stone Mother's
brood
gaze,
mother.
dragon. It is time that you be put in your place.
How do I jump? I don't have the jump ability. Why? How's he jumping and I'm not? I have a feeling there's like an... Oh, there we go. Brood mother bows her head and surrender. What the heck? We didn't even get to do the quest.
Done, fleshling.
I guess the rogue finished it off. Or this guy did, maybe. Did we get the quest done? No, we didn't. What the heck? Let's go again. This time we're going to do it. We got to race the other people up there, I guess. Hope it's not bugged out. Throw me back up. Is he gonna throw me back up? What's going on here? Am I stuck in his hand? Look at us. Stuck in his hand. Oh, thrown to the ground. This could be kind of rough because there's so many people doing the quest. Oh, this is all bugged out now. Well, that's too bad. I don't know what to do. I assume, like, if we wait long enough, it'll work, but I doubt that as well. Maybe we have to, like, abandon the quest and then do it again. Okay, I'm not going to do this too many more times, guys. Let's see if this guy gets him out. Did that work? Doesn't work for him either. It's Feral Druid. Here, I'll try. He's just jumping on up. Maybe that's what we need to do. Just jump up. I'm gonna go with him. There she is, right there. We can fight her. I'm getting wrecked. Just jump. Someone's attacking my rocks. There we go, she surrendered. Hopefully we can... That means it's complete? Yeah. Nice. But the problem is he won't be here, so we're going to probably have to fly back. Nope, never mind. I was wrong again. Impressive, Fleshling. You're far more capable than I initially assumed. I will extend that sentiment to the Stone Mother as well. There we go. It looks like we've built our wrap up with another Stone Lord. Now we have to make our way to, I believe, the final one. And then we'll go meet Therazane right up here. And I think over here we'll probably by the end of this episode we'll have unlocked the entire map, or discovered the entire map of Deepbone. Still have a few quests here to finish. Maybe we'll check those out as well, depending how long this takes. But I do want to queue for some dungeons, though. Next episode, 100%, we'll try to we'll queue for a random dungeon. I hope we get one of these 3. Because we could use the gear. I assume that's where most people get their heroic, get into heroic, right? Is from those 3 dungeons. I wonder what the best one would be for us to farm as a balanced druid. And I know that the zone, Twilight Highlands, there's some good quests for us that we can do and get some pretty good gear as well. My brothers are strong. Okay. My brothers are strong, but my brothers are passive. Change does not occur without movement, contention, and violence. Our enemies live this, whether they fully realize it or not. The passive nature of my brothers makes them weak and vulnerable to these new enemies. Not I. I have no fear of change. I will tear at the ground and move the mountains. I embrace change. You are Diamant's chosen, so small, so fragile. Do you realize that your actions shall be the basis by which your entire earthen ring is judged? You truly think you can stand for so many? You are a fool, a confident fool. We shall see if you are a capable fool as well. Doom shrooms. The rift to your world has poisoned our home, corrupted it, polluted it. This expanse festers and grows. It becomes difficult to even see the purity of the rock beneath its filth. If you are here to lend your aid, then go about cleansing this overgrowth. Look for the brightly glowing mushrooms that are growing faster than the others. They are the worst of the offenders. Gone soft. The fungal behemoths that surround us have succumbed to a weakness very similar to that affects your kind. Their skin has grown soft. They no longer belong with the stone. Kill them. We do not wish to see this infection spread. Familiar intruders. Fleshling, some of your kind skitter among the rocks, too cowardly to approach, too swift to be crushed. If you wish my favor, deal with them. I tire of these games. All right. And who knows? Maybe that's why they kind of they don't offer like a way to purchase the rep anymore in Cataclysm. They stopped doing that because you were able to do that in TBC and Wrath. They might have done that because of gold selling. There is a positive to it, right? But it is a grind that I don't know if I'm a fan of. Like, I don't know who else. I don't know anybody that likes doing dailies, to be honest. They're not bad though, if you're watching like a show on the side. But the fun part of dailies back in the day, I remember doing them quite a bit. Because you do them in Tol Barad, and Tol Barad was kind of like a little war zone between the Alliance and the Horde. Cataclysm. And it was pretty fun. Like you would PvP, world PvP a little bit while you're doing the dailies. I remember back in the day there was like world PvP guilds. On the server I was on was Bleeding Hollow. I left Shattered Hand, I believe, in Cataclysm, because Shattered Hand started to slowly die. Guilds started to leave it. And I decided to go to Bleeding Hollow. The reason why I decided to go to Bleeding Hollow is because it had probably the best Alliance to Horde action balance out of any other server in the game at that time. And I enjoyed World PvP. I thought it was fun, and there was like fun World PvP guilds on that server. I forget their names, but they had like a I don't know if you guys have ever watched like WWE or WWF, but they had like these videos where they would like talk shit about other guilds and stuff on YouTube. It was pretty funny. You could type in Bleeding Hollow World PvP and maybe you would find some of those old videos back then. But there was a pretty cool, or just funny World PvP scene. Kind of RP-ish as well. Like they would group up in Ogremar and have like speeches before they would go out and slay the Alliance. It was a lot of fun. And I enjoyed that world's style of gameplay. And that's why I chose to play on Bleeding Hollow. That's a server I'm still on today. I'm still on Bleeding Hollow. It's still a pretty good server. It's not as popular as like Illidan, but I'd say it's still a pretty popular server. Oh look, we found a quest.
May the light embrace you.
We've come to try to help, but it seems that their favor for you does not yet extend to us.
To those less fortunate.
It is good to see you again, brother. I see that your efforts go well. The Stone Lords appear to be showing you some degree of trust. We've come to help. We might be of some aid in tracking down the source of this sudden growth. I highly suspect your giant friend's aggression are focused in the wrong direction.
May your days be long.
Ahead of full
and your
wind.
hardships few.
I'm no druid, but some of these mushrooms do not look to be naturally occurring. I know that our Stone Lord friend over there is eager to blame this on exposure to Azeroth, but I suspect more domestic causes. I saw some clouds of red mist to the northeast, near the water's edge. They seemed to be spurring new growth in their wake. Take one of my wind devils with you and get me a sample from those clouds. You may have to stay close to the ground to spot them.
Be well.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the world PvP on that server. It's not the same though. It's not even close to the way it was. I think that's one thing about World of Warcraft retail now. It's less of a world, it seems. It's more instance spaced. And Wrath of the Lich King was kind of the beginning of that, sort of with the Dungeon Finder and all that. I don't mind the Dungeon Finder though. But Raid Finder, that was another thing. And then Garrisons was like the icing on the cake. Like you didn't even have to go out into the world. And then that's when I think that was the expansion where Blizzard was at its lowest, but they came out with a real banger expansion in Legion. Legion was an all-time favorite expansion. And I think the reason why it was an all-time favorite is because they brought players back into the world through doing world quests. And believe it or not, like they're pretty much dailies, but they were popular for a bit because got players out in the world PvPing again. And it, just got people it made the game feel like a world again. And then they also, Legion had pretty good raids, like all the WoW expansions. Usually the raids are pretty good. And Legion also came out with Mythic Plus, which is a pretty popular game mode that has a niche community that really enjoys it. I'd say it's comparable with Arena. And I enjoyed Mythic Plus. Like I had moments with my friends where we stayed up for like 7 hours into the night trying to slay a Helya. I forget the name of the dungeon. It was like one of the fastest dungeons you could do in Legion. I think it's called like Maw of Souls or something. It's probably not it. Yeah, Maw of Souls. That's it, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the dungeon. It's funny how like my brain just kicked in there. It was like, it's this dungeon. And yeah, we fought Helya for like 7 hours. And the reason why we fought Helya is because you get a chest at the end of the week, and if we were trying to do it on the highest difficulty, I think it was like Mythic 10 or something like that. And yeah, we couldn't kill him. We couldn't kill Helya. It was funny. We just went again and again and again. I was playing a Resto Druid, and I was just trying to heal through it. Yeah, it was good times. A long time ago, though, man. It's crazy how time flies like that. But eventually, yeah, people got sick of world quests. After, I'd say, Battle for Azeroth, people got really burnt out. So did I. Where are these mushrooms that they want me to get rid of? I gotta get rid of these trogs. Look for the bright ones that are growing faster than others. Oh, these guys. Doom shrooms? Is that really them? Maybe. Yeah, okay, my bad. Should have seen that. Yeah, Battle for Azeroth. I did Mythic raiding during that time on a boomkin. I killed Gahoon and then I pretty much stopped playing after. I got burnt out. Too many world quests. There's a thing called the Heart of Azeroth. It was a neck piece, and there was dailies you would do, right? And every day there'd be like, I don't know, 10 plus, I don't know, maybe even more, like Azerite world quests. And with Azerite, the more Azerite you collected, the more powerful your neck got. And if you were Mythic raiding, you would just farm as much Azerite as you can, right? To make sure your neck was as strong as it could be. But every day you had to like play for quite a while just to like keep up. And people got burnt out at BFA and they got sick of world quests. And they tried to continue that a little bit in Shadowlands with... I didn't really... only played Shadowlands for a little bit, but... it wasn't as bad as BFA. Forgot the name of the system. But they completely got rid of it in Dragonflight. So now, like, there was an end, you know? You didn't have to grind forever. Like, you could eventually just be like, all right, yeah, my character's as powerful as he can be. And that's it. Which is good, right? Okay, gather a sample of the red mist. Okay, well, I brought him to the water. Well, I guess I'm not in the mist part of the water. There it is. Is that it? There we go. I think that's probably why I'm not a fan of dailies, because I did so many in Battle for Azeroth that I just despise them. I think that's the way a lot of people feel, and that's why they got rid of them in Dragonflight.
Open your heart to the light.
Head of full of
Lionis
one.
Haka.
You let the mist touch your skin. I hope there weren't any adverse effects.
Safe journey.
This is most definitely magic in origin, not even druidic. I suspect one among the stone trogs to the north. Go to Gorsic and point him in their direction. Hopefully this will help earn his favor.
Remember the lessons of the past.
But yeah, retail's I think it's probably gotten a lot better now. They've embraced a lot of the classic traits, like the talent trees are similar. Or even more advanced, and a lot more advanced than the Cataclysm ones. A lot more options to choose from. You have appealed to Diamante. He is patient, trusting, perhaps too much so. You have much to provide if you wish my favor, Tauren. Still, this is a start. Gonsa, you carry with you a certain degree of potency. I can find some respect for such strength, especially in your kind. My concerns are not yet abated. Not for the source of the overgrowth, and not for you. Okay. Do we want these pants? No. Not really. We're going to be getting pretty good pants once we get to 85. We'll just take... I guess, the pants give us the most gold, so we'll take them anyways. Unnatural causes, the stone trogs. And I am to trust you at your word? I have no love for the Verloc anyway. Suspicion is more than enough reason to lay waste to them. We shall see if your words are true. Shaken and stirred. I have sent my brothers to assault the Verloc village from below. The Verloc will gather on their rocky ledges, as they always do, to avoid our ire. When they do, we shall make the earth itself shake them until they fall at our feet below. That is where you prove your use. When they fall to the ground amongst my brothers, make sure that they do not rise again. Corruption, destruction. If this disgusting growth is truly brought on by the Verloc, then their supplies will be in their village to the north. Bring them to me so that I can verify your claims. Alright, here we go. Time to fight the Trogs. And we're getting guild rep and Therazane rep still. But yeah, I think the War Within will be pretty good, I hope. I'm not too sure, but it would be cool to check it out. Supposedly they're going to rework a few of the classes as well. Which can be good or bad. Sometimes when they rework classes, it's not a good thing. Who's this guy? Ruberick. Wrath of the Fungalmancer. Their leader hides within his hole ahead. He is the one that has brought the plague upon the Crimson Expanse. He must be killed. One of your Earthen Ring companions is already inside. You should speak with her. Let's head on inside here. The Fungal Deep. Hopefully we didn't just fly by them now. It's an actual player. There. Earthbender Norsala. The stone trog is behind the growth in the Crimson Expanse. I sense a strange power in this place. Be careful. Ready when you are, Norsala.
Let's finish with this, quickly.
Alright, we'll follow her.
You've caused enough damage, Glob. The Earth welcomes you no longer!
No! Leave Glob alone! I was my mushrooms!
After him, quickly!
He really likes mushrooms. Got one taste of the mushrooms and he never wanted to let him go.
Mushrooms grow big and strong. Too big to stop on. So strong they are back!
Doom shrooms. Just gotta move out of the mushrooms. Probably get pretty packed in here. He's gonna go on the run now.
Slip, little stone troll.
Just chase him down? Is she following us?
Hello, ma.
Alright, she is. She's She's got 268k health. We'll use our trinket ability here. Increase our stealth power by 970. Yeah, it feels like our casts are a bit slower since we took off our wrath gear. I guess we lost quite a bit of haste. It's too bad. It seems like it takes us a while to cast wrath now.
Shit.
Oh, she got him.
Stand back! Back!
Maybe we can handle a mushroom explosion. Oh, that's pretty hard.
Meat rock fiends!
Alright, there we go. The fungal master has been destroyed. We just gotta get out of here. Seems like a lot of people are 84. Or like at high level, even 85 when they come to Depot. Flip Solar. Damage done by your nature spells increased by 50%. Cancels when balance energy reaches 0. So yeah, I guess you should, switch to Sunfire right away when that happens. I don't know if I really like the new solar lunar system. I guess it's not really new, but it's okay. It's kind of dull. Well done, Torin. Gorsic shall hear of your deed. Therazane shall hear of your deed. You are quite vicious for one so small and so soft. We got some cloth boots. Improves haste and crit by 115. 318 boots. These are much better than the ones we got. 260 stamina, 173 intellect, 115 critical strike, and 115 haste. Called the Mushroom Stompers. So let's put those on. Another upgrade there, so that's good. Seems like we're going to need a lot of the 333 stuff, though. Gear from the 3 dungeons. Grim Batol, Halls of Origination, and Lost City of Tolvir. So we need to get the Verloc Miracle Grow, and we need to slay Verloc Pillar Tumblers. Are these them here? Looks like it. We can get a bunch of them, actually. So many here? Oh, there's the Verloc Miracle Grow. Funny how they call it Miracle Grow. I guess they don't get in trouble for that. Like, why would... Right? It's called the Verloc Miracle Grow. It's not... Like, not compete... they're not selling it. done our damage. We just got to find some more Miracle Grow. Spawn back pretty quick. Alright, back we go. We have dealt with the trogs that seem to be addicted to mushrooms. And they just started growing them all over the place. Well done, Fleshling. Your presence complimented my brothers well. I await your proof, Torn. So your words prove true. You have my gratitude. At the Stone Mother's call, it is time. The Stone Mother will speak with you. You can find her throne in Northern Deepholm above the Scoured Reach. Alright, now it's time to meet the Stone Mother. And we'll see what happens here. We'll probably have to earn her trust too, I believe. But our reputation's honored with Therazane, so I guess getting pretty close to revered. I think we probably need Exalted to get the rep. Looks like someone's dropping Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. Wonder what that buff gives you in Cataclysm. Explore Depot, nice. This looks pretty cool. Stone Mother stares down at you, through you, as if she's peering into your soul. My daughter, Theradris, has sequestered herself deep within the crystal caverns of Terramok to grieve for her lost love, Zytar. There, heartless, stoneless beings invaded and slaughtered her amidst her mourning. If I had any reason to trust a creature afflicted by the curse of flesh, it was stripped from me that day, and yet in your arrogance you persist. One day you will outlive your usefulness. So you've come, fleshlings, just like you killed my daughter, my only daughter, with no provocation. Not sated at stripping me of my family, more of you flocked to Deathwing to serve him in ravaging my home. You're quite arrogant to come before me, asking for my help. I'm tempted to crush you where you stand. Stay where you are, champion. I have not yet decided what to do with you or your earthen ring. And we're going to get another trinket. Nice.
And
could use
so
one.
The champion arrives, so small, so soft. It's a wonder you even lasted this long down
And
here.
so the champion arrives, so small, so soft.
It's a wonder you even lasted this long down here, fleshling. Or perhaps a testament to your abilities. All of this for a piece of the world pillar? What exactly, shaman, do you intend to do with it?
We came here to seal the
There's
rift
there.
Deathwing tore into Azeroth. We need the world pillar to repair the hole on this side.
And what then? Will you leave Deepholm to its denizens?
We'll leave. We've no desire to stay where we're not welcome.
I'm glad you're at least that perceptive. I propose this. We will march on the Twilight Cut and extinguish any utterings of Deathwing's name from this realm. Your earthen ring will march with us. You do this, and I will send Gorsic to the temple with our piece of the World Pillar. Seal the rift and leave this place.
We'll be doing exactly that then. You have our thanks, Stun Mother.
Save your thanks. We march upon the Twilight Precipice as soon as our forces are gathered. I expect to see you on the battlefield.
Alright, there we go. Wayward child. One of my children is not with me, Flagcarrier. He stayed behind with the Twilight's hammer at the stone core deep within the Temple of Earth. I sent my other children to free him from the dark magic that was surely keeping him from returning here, but no such magic was placed upon him. Go into the stone core and destroy Osric. He must be reclaimed by the Earth. So there we go, we gotta slay Osric. So there we go, that's it. I wonder if that counts that we've already slayed him. Probably not. But yeah, that's it, guys. Looks like we will be heading into the stone core next episode. And we will probably end up finishing this quest chain off as well, hopefully. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.